every single episode, man, we're gonna get more back now. Damn. Just like I think they was in Hollywood with this situation where Quando Rondo's cousin was killed. Mm-hmm. Man, they ain't trying to play with y'all in LA.
At all. At all.
That's where y'all arrested. You know what else to say, Duck? This is another thing. This is so important, y'all. Hopefully, none of y'all ever get in a position where you have to go against these figures. But when you do, get a lawyer. There's one cases, there's one fair cases, and get one that deals with people. You know, my case was out of Peoria, Illinois. Instantly.
Let's see if we can do it like this. Look. Watch this. Watch this. Let's see if we can do it like this.
Hierarchy.
Connected to my phone.
Every single episode.
Playing.
With the man. And you know that. This is a big thing. So, I'm trying to follow in his footsteps. I can't say, but at the end of the day, Dirk, I see you going towards Allah. Don't play with God. God is amazing. God will get you out of it, and in my 6 months, 6 hard, don't think me and God then we chopped it up like Trey Boogie's podcast, you know what I'm saying? He can move a mountain. So what you think you can do to some white folks to get you behind some bars? So I don't know, man. I don't know what it's coming to when you go 5 people in a car and y'all go shooting at people. Like, how do you think that's gonna come out good in any way? Like, I don't know where people telling someone that makes sense. How do you like with the Duck situation? How do you get 2 carloads of people?
Yeah.
And go shooting at someone? And then,
you ain't here, Joe?
Like,
you ain't here?
I think they was in Hollywood with this situation where Quando Rondo's cousin was killed. Mm-hmm. Man, they ain't trying to play with y'all in LA.
At all. At all.
That's when y'all arrested. You know what else to say, Duck? This is another thing. This is so important, y'all. Hopefully, none of y'all ever get in a position where you have to go against these feds. But when you do, get a lawyer. There's one cases, there's one fair cases, and get one that deals with people. My case was out of Peoria, Illinois. Instantly, my family wanted to go get the best high-powered lawyers around. I actually had some lawyers out of LA. They fought stuff for cartels, different stuff. Then the first lawyer that I hired before I went.
Yeah, bro, I gotta still watch it, man. I didn't finish it all.
He got fired. The reason I had to fire him because when he came to court, before I hired him, he promised me I'd get a bond. I didn't know how to say it work. He came to court and we talking, but we didn't ask for no bond. And he said, "You ain't tell me it was a fair case." I'm like, "Yes, I did. Like, I done paid you and now you trying to play dumb?" And I'm like, "Hey, man, you're fired, man. I'm not gonna play none of that with you. You can run that bread back. You are gone." Yeah. Well, it's people telling on you. It's people telling on you. So I'm like, what is it for them to tell? Because I don't know people could die on you and stuff like she said, make stuff up.
Right.
Man, when he told me my cousin was the one lying up, I was like, bye, man, you really fighting now. I know he. I don't care what you or nobody else say. I know he not finna throw me in there. Fight him. So now, and he ended up going to jail too, right after.
Wow.
So
The
now,
lawyer.
the lawyer. But I fired him. So my sister, my mom is calling to change it over to the LA lawyers that my family found. I think my brothers and mom, son, the LA hot shots. She said, "Oh my goodness, your son is gonna lose if you hire him." So she like, "What are you talking about? We done with your
All
lawyer."
day, bro.
I'm
All
not
day.
saying that. He's really a good lawyer, but he does do some. He get on his head sometimes. He say, "But you need a lawyer that's from here, that's used to dealing with these hillbillies." This is a white lady telling this. So she like, "I'm telling you, he gonna get life if y'all don't get somebody that used to dealing with." So with that being said, my mom called a lawyer who I used to use in Chicago, but he had passed away. But rest in peace to Liam Malinsky, because he the reason I never had to do more than 6 hard. But he had passed away, but he like left referrals. They still had the number, the people that came up under him, and they put my mom into him with the lawyer that was in Peoria, who had B-Fed cases, and he deals with these people. When you have a lawyer that deals with these people, okay, I just told y'all the lawyer had me help me beat my Fed case. One of my homies had him for a public defender, say he's the worst lawyer ever.
Mm.
What do that tell you, Boogie?
Yeah.
What do that tell you? They will throw somebody away to get their band dude off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Deals are being working. Somebody's in a bathroom stall and sliding money up under the thing or something. You just never know. You want to get a lawyer. So Dirk needs to get a
lawyer.
And a lawyer that's been dealt with this prosecutor. Because they all friends, no matter what they tell you.
Oh, yeah.
They are friends. They are friends. Now, when an out-of-towner comes, he's not their friend. It's going to rub them the wrong way. So if Dirk gets a lawyer from LA, he stay off that phone. The brother isn't out. That's an out.
Mm-hmm.
If they put it off on his brother, he could be all right. But all that, like I saw something, and they said, Dirk said, "Don't order nobody no tickets just connected to me." That's not incriminating. That means I don't want to be tied to nothing these fools do. Because they might come out here and rob drug dealers, rob liquor stores. They might do anything. I don't want to be tied to them. I understand this process because I used to take homies straight out the penitentiary and have them with me. So it's like they have to learn. That's how I got the Fed case. Like my cousin said, when they came and got him, free Banger B. When they came and got him, he was in the penitentiary. And he said, I told him, "Hey, where y'all got beats?" And he said, "Because he your leader." He's like, "Yeah, he is. When we doing rap stuff, but at the end of the night, he goes home, we go home. We don't know what he do, he don't know what we do."
Right.
It's obvious I'm a drug dealer. I'm in prison for selling drugs. So it's like, but you always, but you gotta be able to separate yourself from that stuff. So him saying he don't want to be tied to buying them plane tickets and stuff. Nothing wrong with that, man. It ain't nothing wrong with that. But I think the dude could beat it if he ain't talking. You gotta stop talking on them phones.
Yeah. Well, he said you gotta be careful on them phones because the folks might be taping.
They might be taping, man. I remember. Well, you old, you should remember. Remember you can unplug a cordless phone and you can hear other people's conversations sometimes?
Yeah.
So that's what it used to be like, man.
They listen.
you gotta watch when you stay on the phone because you can get tripped up. Man. Even when call waiting first came out, sometimes I click over and you think you hung up, or somebody think they hung up. You get a whole conversation. They on three-way. Click off and people like, yeah, man, he think he know everything or something like that. Like, what? What? Hey, you look like, Mama, that's what you think of me? Right. Yeah.
Hey, Joe, you in here?
You gotta watch what you say on the phone, man. You gotta watch what you say on the phone.
I'm wondering, 12 years. What all they got on me?
Right. 12. Who sits around and wears a wire for 12 years? That just don't make no sense. Then they say, I heard some more stuff. They say the dude did 12 years and he felt like Dirk didn't take care of him, but he gave him $50,000 when he got out of jail.
A house and a car. Also.
And a house and a car. So, yeah. Who are you that he even got to do this for you when you get out of jail? You know? I admit, after doing my 6 hard, I might have got a few steak dinners, trips to Red Lobster, but who are you that somebody got to give you $50,000 a house and a car when you got out of jail? It don't make no sense, man. People are just unappreciative. OG Capone left us another big one, man. He said, I can't say that because I deal with a lot of political prisoners' sons, but they don't follow behind their father's footsteps. It was the last name that made them important in the street, and people want to be around the sons of fathers who are American gangsters.
Yeah.
I can see that, but everybody different, man. Because, like, we had a guy, he didn't change his life around too. Prince Wakita. His daddy was a chief for the Blackstones, Jeff Fort. What was he the prince of? He was the prince of the nation that Jeff Fort built. So right there, being called the prince, that means you following in the king's footsteps, you know? So this is like...
You don't know what the father did either. Like, you know, we got a lot of folks. I tell everybody, I be seeing, you know, some of my guys out here and then they showing pictures of their little kids tossing up gang signs and stuff, you know. You don't know what type of pressure the father put on the kid. You know, when I first had my first kid, I was young. So I want him to be a little me. You know what I mean? And now I'm older and had other kids, and I let them decide who they want to be. They don't have to be and do what I used to do. Do you? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of parents, sometimes fathers, all my life I had to hear, you know, oh, you better be this and that. You know, your dad, you Sylvester's son. Wow.
They were street though. So did you try to be like your dad?
Yeah. You know, I had no choice. I had no choice because that's all I was hearing. You know, that's all I was hearing, and it took me. I always say, it took me to turn about what was like 40 years old when I, you know, finally realized what being a man is and what I want to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't throw things on my kids. You don't even really hear me talk about my past a lot because, like I put on Facebook, who I was ain't who I am now. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be a lot of pressure on kids too to follow their father's footsteps. You know?
It definitely be a pressure. Now I ain't gonna lie. I didn't want to be nothing like my daddy when I was growing up. Because he wasn't gangster. He worked jobs. He took care of his family. He made sure we never went without a meal. He was boring. I had cousins and uncles that reminded me of Superfly. And that's what I was attracted to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now when I got older, like you said, I probably didn't get into my 30s, about 35, till I realized my daddy was the right way. Mm-hmm. You know, You know, a lot of them guys was losers at the end of the day. You know, I just hate to put it like that. A lot of them didn't care about taking care of their kids, taking care of home. They was just selfish. They was just worried about having the newest car, the best clothes. So it's like I did learn a lot from watching them. So like you say, following the footsteps of some. Like I said, I followed Dirk's dad. I looked up to Dirk. I knew how he got down. Even going to prison, I still didn't stop looking up to these people once they went to prison. You know, I never forget. My cousin Dinky told me, I love telling him this. He caught me smoking one time. About 12. He said, "Put that out. I better not never catch you smoking." I'm like, "Oh man." He like, because if you go to prison, then you're gonna be feeling for stuff. You're gonna be asking people for stuff. He didn't tell me smoking is bad for your health. He just told me that I'm going to prison one day, and I better be prepared for prison. So you just gotta know what you. Man, this world ain't right, man. This world's crazy. I'm just happy that I was the youngest of my siblings, and I had big brothers to steer me in the right direction when I was going in the wrong direction. And I was the youngest out of all my cousins too, the youngest male. And that was another thing. I just had a lot of people to chime in on me and tell me I'm messing up. And like Capone said, he hung with people, but everybody don't have somebody to come pull them out that water when they, I'm going under. I'm going under. Like, no, you go under. But dude could beat that case, man. It's just these old people. Oh, the feds, man, when the feds get you, feds lose all the time. They lose all the time. They dismiss cases. They don't even take you. They really don't even want to take you to trial because it costs so much money to go to trial. But when they keep you for 5 years until you can go home, keep you for 3 years till you can go home in 2, or you can risk getting 100 years. What you gonna do? You know?
I caught plenty of pleas when I was younger. You know, I wish I wouldn't have, but, you know, 'cause I never got caught with nothing. I ain't saying I wasn't doing things, but I ain't never got caught with nothing. You know what I'm saying? And they keep you in there so long, you be wanting to go home and take a shower by yourself and, you know, a bath and cook you some food. And, you know, I did 18 months. After 18 months, of course, being postponed, you plead guilty to this today, you could go home. Like, I could go home today. Guilty. Right. I'm going home.
Guilty because it's filthy up here.
Yeah. The bologna sandwiches ain't it.
People don't look at that, man. But that internet is ruthless, man. All they do is find you guilty on the internet. Yeah. And after that, like, how could you get a jury that ain't
biased?
Right, that ain't biased.
Mm-hmm.
When they're seeing everything they pick up their phone, somebody on there talking about you. Just like with P. Diddy. What is he in jail?
I was going to bring that up. I didn't want to go off topic.
What is he in jail?
They convicted him already just for being a freak.
For being a freak. How is that allowed? I seen one thing. The dude that was really holding him. They tried to make like, well, he was blackmailing people. Blackmail ain't what loses you. They're trying to put a Mann Act charge on him, a pimping act.
Mm-hmm.
How are you pimping when you're paying for people to come have sex? How's that pimping? Sound like tricky to me.
Yeah.
How are you gonna arrest me for calling somebody to come give me a service? I'm not forcing them to do this. They come, so it's like I know that the person paying can get arrested, but I just never heard of the feds getting somebody for ordering sex workers. As they call them.
Well, that's because he was taking them across, flying them across state lines and stuff. So that goes into a whole nother thing. But I think they just holding him on that because something bigger is about to come out.
Yeah, because he on a conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
And how many people are on the conspiracy with him? Nobody. How can you be on a conspiracy by yourself? That makes no sense. But even like I said, the flying the people in. If I need you to work on my house and you in Colorado and you got to fly out of me to do it so I can pay you, hey, no problem. Now, if I fly you in and I'm telling you, you better fix this house, you ain't get nothing. That's two different things. Now I got to doing something under duress. But if I'm paying you for a service, how am I guilty? How am I this monster? These are grown people that were selling this to him. Did he pay to come do stuff? I was watching that dude. I made a clip of it, but I didn't put it up yet. He said, yeah, he was offering people record deals. Then if they want to have sex, he wouldn't give them the record deal, or he wouldn't give them a job.
That's the music business.
So, right. Like, well, don't take the job.
Don't go in that door.
Right. Don't go in that door. How are you? I don't know, man. Stuff just be so crazy. We got Tony. He said, tax-free pimping is a crime. Right. Anything that the government can't get no money off of is illegal, brother. If they can't make no money off of you, you go down. You go down. So yeah. I know. OG Capone said it's those close to him going to get him sentenced. The least expected. You know what? Now, OG Capone, you just said it. How did they catch them? They got these guys on a TV screen, but it's always somebody that's right free on the streets telling it all. They'll be the ones putting out, yeah, so-and-so the one snitching. So now you're watching them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like all the podcasts that's, contributing to making Dirk guilty already. You know what I mean? Like we definitely guilty, until proven innocent.
Oh, we guilty of proving it. I wasn't even gonna talk about it. But people would hit me up like, man, you ain't talking about Good Dirk yet. What you gonna say about Good Dirk? It can't wait till Monday. But it's just hilarious to me the way that this all goes. It's like, that the internet is gonna slay you anytime. I had this happen to me. I had people on the internet, whole Facebook groups, just saying all type of stuff about me. And I'm just like, these people don't even know me.
Yeah. I had to turn my fan back on. Oh, it's hot out here.
Right.
Yeah. I'm over here sweating, trying to. I was like, yeah, beach.
It's hot everywhere.
Back on. Is it too loud? I can move it back some.
But you safe, because we done made it to the end anyway. So you just need to tell everybody, man, what a fine putting flavor to that.
Hey, your big homie Trey Boogie. You can find me on YouTube. Boogie's Flavor 619. That's BOOGIEZFLAVA 619. Or you can find me on Instagram, Trey Boogie Official. But I'd rather you find me on YouTube. I'm trying to run them numbers up.
What's all your shows? You got a whole network going.
Man, at the headquarters we have on Tuesdays, I do Hot Topic Tuesdays. I have a panel of guests and we discuss topics such as like this. Wednesday, we got Bloodstone doing Get Your Mind Right, his podcast. On Thursday, I do Let's Chop It Up. Friday is my mental health wellness podcast. And then on Saturdays, I brought back my virtual live performance. So any artists that want to come on and do 2 songs, tap in with virtually. Tap in with. And we got more stuff coming. And you can catch me tomorrow on the Solution podcast with T-Bo and OG Capone.
I'm tapped in to that. But hey, y'all got it. Hit me up. Follow the Hood Hierarchy. Subscribe. Donate to the Cash App. Do all the good stuff. And again,
Stopped playing.
Definitely with the man. You know that it's a big thing. So, I'm trying to follow in his footsteps. I can't say, but at the end of the day, Dirk, I see you going towards Allah. Don't play with God. God is amazing. God will get you out of it, and
How to use AirPlay button.
Hold on, yo.
Connected to iPhone. Playing.
house in a car, you gotta do it. It don't make no sense, man. People are just unappreciative. OG Capone left us another big one, man. He said, I can't say that because I deal with a lot of political prisoners' sons, but they don't follow behind their father's footsteps. It was the last name that made them important in the street. And people want to be around the sons of fathers who are American gangsters.
Yeah.
I can see that, but everybody different, man. Because, like, we had a guy, we can change it back around to Prince Wakita. His daddy was a chief for the Blackstones, Jeff Fort. What was he the prince of? He was the prince of the nation that Jeff Fort built. So right there, being called the prince, that means you following in the king's footsteps, So it's just like...
You don't know what the father did either. Like, we got a lot of folks. I tell everybody, I be seeing, some of my guys out here and then they showing pictures of their little kids tossing up gang signs and stuff, You don't know what...
Playing.
It can't wait till Monday, but it's just hilarious to me the way that this all goes. It's like that the internet is gonna slay you anytime. I had this happen to me. I had it happen to me. I had people on the internet, whole Facebook groups, just saying all type of stuff about me, and I'm just like, these people don't even know me.
Yeah. I had to turn my fan back on.
Oh,
it's hot out here.
right.
Yeah. I'm over here sweating, trying to. I was like, man, beats.
It's hot
Turn
everywhere.
it back on. Is it too loud? I can move it back some.
But you safe, because we done made it to the end anyway. So you just need to tell everybody, man, what a fine boogie flavors are.
Hey, it's your big homie Trey Boogie. You know, you can find me on YouTube, Boogie's Flavor 619. That's BOOGIEZFLAVA 619. Or you can find me on Instagram, Trey Boogie Official. You know, but I'd rather you find me on YouTube. I'm trying to run them numbers up.
What's all your shows? You know, you got a whole network on.
Man, you know, at the headquarters we have on Tuesdays, I do Hot Topic Tuesdays. You know, I have a panel of guests and we discuss topics like this. Wednesday we got Bloodstone doing Get Your Mind Right, his podcast. On Thursdays I do Let's Chop It Up. Friday is my mental health and wellness podcast. And then on Saturdays I brought back my virtual live performance. So any artists that want to come on and do 2 songs, tap in with virtually. Tap in with. And we got more stuff coming. And you can catch me tomorrow on the Solution podcast with T-Pope and OG Capone.
I'm tapping into that. But hey, y'all got it. Hit me up. Follow the Hood Hierarchy. Subscribe. Donate to the Cash App. Do all the good stuff. And again, I'm going to say free Lil Durk because I can't convict the man because I don't know what he did and what he didn't do. So, y'all going to have to show me. I'm about that paperwork. Stop calling people snitches when y'all don't have no paperwork. Y'all done called this man all type of snitches. They were white for 12 years. Somebody gets arrested tomorrow and go in there, they're going to see him like, man, I just saw you all over the internet. All off of y'all talking. So just think about it. So we finna shuts out to you, Eddie Who. Shuts out to you. Right. Say, you know I didn't do it. Is what they said I did. Exactly. With that being said, we only ended one way and one way. Oh, you know what, Boogie? Give me a drop. I ain't never got a drop out of it.
You did get one. I've been waiting for you to put it on the show.
I guess I just told her that. Well, give me another one.
You ready?
Let's go.
It's your big homie Trey Boogie, and I'm tapped in with Uncle Beats and the Hood Hot Artist podcast. Make sure you subscribe, follow.
It chopped up.
It's your big homie Trey Boogie, and I'm tapped in with Uncle Beats, the Hood Hierarchy podcast. You did.
You didn't say where you was from.
Okay.
One more time.
Take 8. It's your big homie Trey Boogie, live and direct from San Diego, California. Dago, if you know. Tapped in with Uncle Beats and the Hood Hierarchy podcast. You did.
There we go. So hey, we ended one way and one way only, man. What's the hood?
There you go.
Hey, Uncle Beats, it's Maya. Sending you a big congratulations on your 100th episode, The Hood Hierarchy.
Pause for 7:22 elapsed. 01 remaining. Stopped.
Here we go, WAC 100. Welcome back to Vlad TV.
What's up, Vlad?
There is so much going on right now.
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
You're walking in a very interesting time right now.
Get out of these podcasts. Street like white lines on the corner like a stop sign.
Let's chop it up. If you talk about the grind, let's chop it up. Talk about some fly vibe, baby, let's chop it up. If you talk about the game, let's chop it up. If you talk about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talk about the grind, let's chop it up. Talk about some fly vibe, baby, let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. Got it when it's not a play. Worry about what nobody else got, cause I got it done. Me and Trey Boogie locked in. He threw a lob. I don't heard the beat and sauced it up. Can't nobody go hard as us. If you talk about the game, let's chop it up. If you talk about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talk about the grind, let's chop it up. Talk about some fly vibe, baby, let's chop it up. If you talk about the game, let's chop it up. If you talk about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talk about the grind, let's chop it up. Talk about some fly vibe, baby, let's chop it up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm tripping. This is your big homie, Trey Boogie, and this is Hot Topic Tuesdays, y'all. And I got a nice panel tonight, man. I got everybody that you're gonna see on the bottom ticker that I want you to go follow here right now tonight. You dig? It's the family, y'all. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring on my first guest and let him give him an introduction. But y'all know who he is. You should know who everybody is, man, because you should be following everyone. Bring you back. I'm gonna bring him up, man. Help me introduce and present. Let me introduce and present my man, Uncle.
If we talk about the game, let's chop it up. What's going down?
Yes,
It's the
sir.
one and only Uncle D. Hood hierarchy in the streets like white lines on the corner like a stop sign. If you can't see them in your baby mama inbox, no, I don't sell rocks. Get it right, y'all.
Lord.
What's up, family?
Sure. Appreciate you. I know you just got done doing your show.
Hey, man, I want to say something for real. When I seen what you got on this show tonight, it's really an honor. Like, I think this is like the best panel I ever been on right here, man. You know, I don't even know how I'm on here with all these triple OGs, man, because, I'm 25. I'm definitely the MD. But I'm on here with all these solidified OGs. If I don't talk much, y'all forgive me, man, because I'm just going to be real and free for these dudes. Man. These are the guys.
That's right. That's right. Let me do this now. You know, I gotta give an introduction to the Tupac of books. To my right hand man, the Thug Bible movement, OGs and young gods, man. Chi-Town hip hop, green turkey tips and more. I don't know the name of the title. It's a long, man. Let me bring up my brother, man. Shout Body.
Our brother.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right here, the oldest. So he's my big brother. Yeah. So he was living in society. To publish books, doing shout out. That I'm a menace to society. As I publish books,
Yeah, my name is Shaw. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it, man. OG's and Young Guns podcast. Before we just thug about we in the building, man. Rocking out Hood High, Uncle Beast, the legend, and my man, big bro legend. Let's chop it up, man. Love y'all, man. Y'all know how we get out, man. We in the building. Let's go.
You know, before we got special guests, because this is the first time all of us been on with our special guests. And now we a whole conglomerate, you know. Before I introduce him, one's on okay, there we go. Before I introduce him, I gotta bring in, you know, he part of the family over here at the headquarters, you know, he the XXX OG, you know, doing his thing. You know, I admire this man. He doing the thing and he don't cuss.
Did you say he's a triple X OG?
Triple OG.
Oh,
if I said X, hey, if I said triple X OG, you might be that too, because you know he's stuck with something. Nah, that's around.
Mr. Marcus.
Yeah. Man, let's bring up the street preacher, man. Bloodstone, the street preacher, man.
Give it up. Love that dude.
Bloodstone in the building.
Yo.
Sure. Bloodstone the street. For those who ain't knowing, I am Bloodstone the street preacher, the revolutionary, aka the underhound. It ain't going down now, but right now. Believe that.
Yeah, he put the roll in the tongue like the Hispanics now. He did it with them. That's right. He didn't know he was bilingual, huh? Radio podcast, right? And I got, you know, I like to film my movies, you know. Now we all the same, we're like-minded individuals. All together. My idea is, now we need to try to keep home and know keep home.
OG Capone and Bloodstone, they gotta turn my phone on. It's just kidding. We all got
Yeah, you gotta do that. Do that. Go ahead, Chief-O, while you're doing that.
to the right now. Keep on. Oh, yeah, OG Capone. Yeah, we gotta be widescreen, man. You gotta turn them the long way. To the right. There we go. There we go. Okay. Maybe that's not
Yeah.
I'm right now, Chief.
Okay, we'll fix that next time before we go.
Yeah, right now.
OG Capone, go ahead and let them know about you, you know, the elevator pitch. You ain't have to be on you, Chief-O.
Yes, sir.
Say what now?
Go ahead and let them know who you are, where you come from, what you do. You know, they know about the Solution Radio podcast. This is your quick introduction.
Oh, okay. Now, you know, I'm OG Capone, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the Solution Radio. You know, and I'm everybody's favorite too. And, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, you know, do everything they try, you know, it's an honor to be on the podcast with you guys, you know, I'm Beast, you know, from Blue High, and my boy Short Bottle from OG and Young, and my boy Trey Booker from Let's Chop It Up, you know what I'm saying? Get all these podcasts together, everyone. So I got a couple more ones for other guys that I wanted to get into, but I guess they couldn't make it to have them podcasts too. So it's a you know, good friendship, you know what I'm saying? Not only for teachers and students, but for people that listen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I'm from Mississippi. I'll be safe.
All right, man. What's the deal? What's the deal?
T-Fo. As y'all know, I'm T-Fo, part of the owner of Switch Radio, co-host with OG Capone. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be here with the guys, because these guys, man, listen, man, a lot of knowledge being passed on these podcasts. Y'all can keep it tapped in. You know what I'm saying? From coast to coast, from city to city, we tapping in with everybody. So I'm from Huntsville, Alabama. You know what I'm saying? 256 in the building. We gonna keep that program locked. And you know how it goes. Man, they already know. Man, I ain't gotta keep talking.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I appreciate everybody. I appreciate y'all hopping on, you know, and spending a little time. We ain't gonna be long. Spending a little time together, you know. It's a good thing to do, is, you know, to show them that we are rocking with each other. You know what I mean? And we this is what we trying. We trying to build something. You know what I mean? There's a lot of platforms out there that's on some other stuff, and none of us is on any of that stuff. You know what I mean? So, Solution, you know, radio, podcast, you know, Uncle Beats, you do your thing. Get your mind right. You do your thing, Bloodstone, Shout Body, you know, and you have the solutions to the problem. It's all about the solutions to these problems. And I want to thank everybody on Instagram and Facebook, but please come on over to that YouTube.